I tried to moderate my alcohol for years and nothing seemed to work. No matter what I tried, no plan ever seemed to just stick. I tried all different kinds of things, a number of drinks per day. There would always be a reason to go over, or a number per week. There'd always be a number, some sort of reason to go over that number. I came up with plan after plan, and for some reason, just moderation just never really seemed to work with me. There was always, I was always bending the rules, breaking the rules, something like that. And I never understood why I couldn't stay within certain limits. Some people could do it, and it just seemed like it was easy for them, and but for other people, I guess it's not. Not everybody's addictions are the same. Addictive substances affect people in different ways. The lesson that I learned was that as long as we think that alcohol serves us some sort of purpose in our lives, we're going to keep coming back to it. There was a book that I read, Alan Carr, "Quit Drinking the Easy Way," and the story that he uses to tell this lesson is the story of the big monster and the little monster. And the little monster is our physical craving for alcohol. It's our body craving the substance. It's the actual addiction. Uh, and the big monster is our belief that it serves a purpose in our life. Okay. So, we come home from work and, we're thinking, hey, I just need one, just to take the edge off, or I'm at a social event and I need to do this to be social. And as long as we believe that, then what we're actually doing is just receiving the temporary relief that alcohol serves to the little monster, right? It's the physical addiction. It's the cracking the first one, and having that, and that's actually just satisfying a very temporary withdrawal that we're having. But the big monster is us continuously thinking that it's doing something good for us. And so it's kind of what the problem with moderation for me was that, I believed that alcohol serves some sort of purpose in my life. When, if you take a step back from a long ways back and look at what it actually does for you, it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't make you any funnier. It doesn't, help you dance better, anything like that. If you've ever been the sober person at a party or anything like that and just watched a bunch of drunk people, they're typically not actually as good of dancers as they think they are, or they're not as funny as they think they're being. A lot of times they're kind of obnoxious. No offense to everybody out there, but that's actually more like the reality. It doesn't actually serve you any purpose at all in life, and so the moment that I realized that it wasn't gonna do that, it kind of killed the big monster for me. And once I killed that, then it was only a matter of weeks before the little monster was dead too. The withdrawal symptoms and the cravings, that they went away faster than I thought they would. And so eventually you get to the point where moderation doesn't make sense, because you don't, well, why would you even want that? Why would you want that in your life? I don't want, oh, just one, man, I just need just one. Like, I don't need that. And so I don't care for that. So it's kind of how I got to the point where I wasn't even trying to moderate. It was no alcohol. I made a promise that I wasn't going to drink again. People who moderate are just always in a constant tug of war. Should I drink tonight? How much should I drink tonight? And your mind is consumed with that. The guilt is always there about that when you go over, and that type of thing. I've found that total freedom is a whole lot easier. it's so much more freeing. I don't even think about it anymore. Like sometimes I mean, I forget that I ever even did drink, you know? I mean, my mind's not on alcohol. It's on something way different, you know? And so, I think it's just actually easier, to have total freedom from alcohol than to even try to moderate. Moderation is just a constant mental tug of war back and forth, always trying to, make decisions, and fight it with willpower, and those types of things. And so, I think mm, total abstinence from alcohol is actually easier. Moderation isn't freedom. It's just a longer, more frustrating way of remaining in the same cycle. Hope you guys liked the video. Do me a favor, like and subscribe down there at the bottom, and we'll see y'all next time.